All right, today's topic, day 1, circumference and area of a circle. Essential question, what are words associated with a circle? How will we find circumference? So let's go with definitions. First off, definition of a circle. So the precise definition is, it's a set of all points in a plane that are the same distance from a given point. That's how it's created. So the center is this given point that's equidistant from any point on the circle. I want you, in your picture, to darken the middle. Oh, well, great. And let's put a capital C by it. Put a capital C by it. Okay, so the radius. The radius is the distance from the center to a point on the circle. We're going to darken or maybe squiggle. Maybe a squiggle would be good. Well, we're going to darken this, and let's put a lowercase r along that line. We're going to put a lowercase r. So capital C represents the center, lowercase r represents the radius. Last, diameter. Diameter is the distance across the circle, going through the center. And what we're going to do is we're going to highlight or somehow bold the line across. And what we're going to do at the bottom of the circle is somehow indicate that from end to end of the circle, we're going to use a lowercase d for diameter. Oh, and you know what? I just realized. I'm going to use a capital C to represent a lot of stuff. Capital C could represent a point in the circle, but capital C is also going to be used for circumference, which is a formula we're about to use. So note the difference. If the directions, I don't think the directions will ever say, point to me the center, that I will ask you. By the way, circumference means perimeter. The formula is a capital C equals pi times diameter. And I also want us to make a note that units, because it's perimeter, units are going to be one-dimensional. So it's just meters, inches, feet, yards. It's not squared. Area is squared, but perimeter is not. So we're going to kind of switch gears. So now when we take a quiz, you're going to have to know the difference of when do we square the units, when do we not square the units. So please add that into your picture. Okay, first example, finding the circumference using pi times diameter. You're given this picture. We know, okay, the capital C now is going to be circumference. We're going to take pi times diameter. The bad thing is we never wrote down what pi is supposed to be. We're going to approximate it to 3.14. So, approximate it to 3.14, but then we have to figure out what the diameter is. We've got 6 plus 6 here, 6 times 2, so the diameter I'm going to use is 12 centimeters. So, I'm taking 3.14 times 12 centimeters, and I believe that's about, so we're going to put 37.68 centimeters. Now here's the thing, I don't know what your homework says, whether it says to round to the nearest whole number, round to the nearest tenth, round to the nearest hundredth. Wait, what does it say in your notes? Round to the nearest whole number, so this is not the right answer. Round to the nearest whole number.
38.
We look at the number behind the whole number to figure out, right, are we going to round up or down? So the ending answer is 38 centimeters. Let's find the circumference. I write down the formula again. By the way, when 16 inches is, or whenever a unit is written by the center, and you notice that the entire line goes through the circle, it's labeling the diameter. So, if circumference equals pi times diameter, we're going to take 3.14 times 16 inches. Okay, so we're not supposed to
It's just
put that.
Not going to the answer.
We are going to round
He's
to the
just
nearest
fitting.
whole number. So next, let's put in the 4 inches. And we try to determine what word would be associated with the 4 inches. What vocab word?
Radius.
So 4 inches is connected to the center to the outer edge, so it's a radius. So I'm not going to use it in place of the diameter. I've got to realize. So realizing we're going to use an 8. 8 inches. 25.12, and in our notes it says round to the nearest whole number. All right, I'm catching on to it. Bad thing is I'm going to get in such a groove to round to the nearest whole number now that when I read new directions, well, actually no, I'll forget to read the directions.
So on the worksheet, we don't have to write.
All right, so taking pi times, or 3.14
So it's 19 inches.
times 6 feet,
I mean, 19.
getting 18.84,
I mean feet, yeah, that.
getting 19 feet. All right.